It ever since Abu TRICA making it to the news. I'm out for a brain beside one question. Says the FBI for my Abu TRICA and they figure how the nakwa. And then back in OFORI ATTA. Man for see USA. Now OSP not to red alert, so not to Interpol, so and not to the end so. And then I got to be confano and fanemba. And then Attorney General Ababechirim. Hi, Gossip 24. What are my message? So be a subscriber to the so no click the bell notification icon. It's not that my follow your Facebook, your Instagram, yes, also your Twitter at gossip24.com, any Gossip24 TV. Now, me also can for endpoint homeopathic clinic and the amount endpoint say about screening, about say scan, any test near dear far from within somewhere or more above video bet me there or yari be a free back the echo stage away drew and yen on bet me idea son. Endpoints in the war ultra modern facilities are to me edia boa or pomudin semo fanabeso that's screening service say any of our branches say sunyane takra de Accra tema endpoints ho edema ye ma command so enti another ye bomb ma de say Abu TRICA according to a USA Department of Justice press statement on media beto abonta say news reports on the beto abonta Abu TRICA involved in an alleged $8 million romance scam. I just said, "Nam suinti a some radio makako channel." Emma cheche kwanya. A just security agents or more Ghana has a collaborating here. Already Abu TRICA. The residents are war. Your friend is saying, East Legon Hills. There was Swedro. Any apartments are not Timo or maybe towers. No, or more ready on we now. Or moko ekochi Abu TRICA na downfall. Keche arch say or kahono. And no, make the catch and witchy, say Prophet Kofi Odo, at San Adrian, or sa arrest no, our chum sense your Ghana for war. Ya convict your Mumpo had that. I'm almost USA, you twin for mobile. Ebi musu or Hanoma, or more USA, I say your mobile. A day and a year to me for mobile.
On a plane, go to another country and arrest people who have purported stuff against the American people and take them back to their country. We are here. We can't even bring criminals. Law court have already. Court to say how far? Yes. My boy Juma. You were part of even the cybercrime arrest here. My dear, when are Ghana's criminals coming home to go and serve jail terms at Ensawem? When are they coming? Isn't it an indictment to the sovereignty of this nation that other nationals can come here and see criminals operating in our system and our people can see it?
In fact, and then Prophet Kofi Odo and I know, yeah, Papa Captain Smart, and so, near TV, so I can say, Abu TRICA or Ghana has say, and now all beggy, and so you have a packet of OFORI ATTA, or former finance minister, OSPI, you bet to me, I am PR, and so still, can OFORI ATTA or USA, or the beggar.
Me can't so be a bonny a man, oh, I don't know, but a cherry one young son, a branch, watch no. Money a soldier for the national security for Westia. No matter the handcuff for Tonensa, not Yakunum, none in Sanem and Miano, then other welcome the Nipo. Bibini, oh, and crosses a man, no. Chessa, Ghana youth here, my catch them on me say, Obia nearly a home, and people near a home, and this is very a home. Wouldn't you make catch the one neck? Men can't so be a bonny a man, by Yan Saban a woman. Can OFORI ATTA Bakokra or to America or the beggar? Abu TRICA or also baggy. Baku or the beggar. Baku why a beggar. Our Ghana. Men can't so be a bonia. Mayanchino. Patrick can OFORI ATTA. A buying fraud, Office of the Special Prosecutor, where you should red alert and red crano. Patrick the Hank of Atunachi at Yakunyam America. So be a bonia. Yen the answer question, says America be the boni wukruma. Yen fanning ma America back, the yen fanning co. The Ghana needs to dip on America. Yes, you can fire the Emra. There's a Ghana needs to handle dip on Ghana and the America. And it's for Mama Maninaho. Eh? Mama Maninaho. Namahama, I am a jinkwa. Who I can fear today by the day, will be a moha. But yeah, there's a minority report at that CIA. Says over 17,000 youth in the war Russia.
I think I saw a press release from the office of the former president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. I say, na press release the address statement be a wabon say, ono His Excellency the former president Nana Akufo-Addo no pacho e de makeno friata enya de. And His Excellency betray say rejoinder troubled Akufo-Addo seeks Mahamad's audience for Oforiatta's return. And no address wo mu say Oma twina dwe die si statement bi e call viral on social media so say ono wakwa His Excellency the current president John Dramani Mahama hono so kopa ne chow say Oforiatta momo hwe do metumi ayafa ne return ne ho ne ade no person state emphatically said sa insem na manfo ka no eye entro eye fabrication and they say ni say amanfo agi sa insem no editum ono His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo former president no enko current president John Dramani Mahama hono enko ka bibia sa enche no believe in democracy and also believe in the rule of law. So be a bonia yen fan famra kwan so nti anya de a obi a bone no akwa pacho say debi be otumi nya biasa what say onimpa say ampa Mr. Ofori Atta baby a ogina no any okwo ogina no e concern ema ono His Excellency the former president Nana Akufo-Addo e concern man ye now so no eno kire say obetumi akwa pacho na wa interfere in rule of law ne emra natural justice ne de kaka de baby onye bibiasa opi say we ebe set record straight say enye ono na pacho ama Ken Ofori Atta ana say no no interfere ema mutumi extradite Ken Ofori Atta mfa ne bagana ha say onye bibiasa omonye ne din emfiri enti ne say ye pese antifi attorney general na akasa ho say adentina sabe FBI faba omutumi de abutre ka eko na Mr. Ken Ofori Atta de mutumi fa nemba Attorney General say extradition process no e wo mrem enye simple sa say na bo hu no na ko no why na afemu de so de abutre ka be ma FBI for emra ne ma ne ho kwan sa enso kan ni beje kese so de abutre ka ma yi na ka Ken Ofori Atta enso eba na so enye sa na mra ne tie se wo de ma ya nti obi fa wo de ne wo de so wo ho no mo emma de bi emra wo ho wo se ofolo nti sa mra no eno mu di so se Mr. Ken Ofori Atta mo nsa be ka no no be pie mo Ghana na so enka de pepe mu a enka wasa Mr. Ken Ofori Atta no ha ye chrome enka wasa oba
extradited. Okay, if for instance there is a sense that persecution will take place rather than prosecution, that a person will not be treated fairly if extradited, is most likely extradition will not take place. If you cannot show by your extradition packet, that is the request that you have sent to the US, that the one that I have sent to the US, that is there is sufficient evidence, okay, to come to a conclusion, a reasonable conclusion that a crime has been committed, even though you still have the burden to prove that crime beyond reasonable doubt, right? Extradition may not be granted. So the basic point I want to make is that yes, the principle of reciprocity applies, okay, and I would have been very happy to hand over TRICA as I have done, okay, and then get Ofori Atta quickly in return, all right. But usually the extradition proceedings take place in a court of competent jurisdiction. In our case, that is the district court, all right. In the US, it will also be the federal district court. Now, mind you, the person who is the subject matter of extradition will fight it in court. Okay, so the American authorities won't just take my request and say, here you are, here is Ken Ofori Atta, and then here is his other accomplished, and you take them, and then they can face trial. It will have to go through court proceedings in the US, all right. And I just got to know, that he has hired some of the top. Yesterday, I got to know that he has hired some of the top lawyers in the United States of America, very experienced lawyers, to defend him. Now I'm not afraid at all right, I am not afraid at all, but it means that there's going to be a fight in the federal courts in the US. If the district court says no, he will go to the circuit court, all right. If the circuit court says no, he's entitled to go to the US Supreme Court to fight his case. So I cannot tell you that he will come tomorrow or he will come the next day, okay. And I'm just being honest. Accounting to the people means being explicit and truthful. So this is what we are faced with. But I have on behalf of the government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we have taken the requisite steps to bring him to Ghana to face trial. And if I were him, this is his home. He should just join the next flight and come here. Under my watch, he will not be treated unfairly. He will go through due process and be prosecuted just like any other person, just like Kobina Edubohi or Hanan or any of the persons that I have filed charges against. Now, Hanan, you ask.
And so tie Attorney General Semna na say abo TRICA de baby edu no omo de na ma aka say court nsem o ma hyase no the lawyers betu be jire but we nya intel say Mr. Kenofu Atta de wa fa lawyers apapa ekuku dam e wo USA honomo a je say omo nso no ejine mu na utie terms Attorney General use here or say extradition no or say looking like say indeed who interest say prosecuting nipa no na enye say persecute enipa no. There is a thin line between prosecution and persecution. Inti ho and also lawyers it to be argue and obi ani say Mr. Kenofu Atta belong to the SWAL His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo government. Inti say the Attorney General say Mr. Kenofu Atta afa lawyers ekuku dam no. That means that the lawyers no ever argue say enye say bia we di boni bi enti na Ghana for pen say omra ni kom dem on person will persecute no. So what's the Attorney General words no you see any year or say nipa no argue on ground say enye prosecution persecution sometimes extradition no who to me a day kakra you ask we the more techniques and the technicalities no interesting. I have Gossip 24 Magraheb.